Hey guys, Ike here from IkesOutdoors.com. Today we're going to be redoing a product review on the Guido's Web tree stand. Guido's Outdoors makes this tree stand. What this is a harness style tree stand. It actually suspends you from the tree. The reason we're redoing this review is because we made some mistakes in the first one, and I don't want to have a video out there that's not correct. So we've talked to Butch Palacini over at Guido's Web. We've made some corrections, and I understand the tree stand a little bit better now and some uses of it and things like that. Like I said, this is a harness style tree stand, a suspension style tree stand. You can see I've got it in here on my back. This thing is made in America. It comes in 5 sizes. You need to order it to the size that's appropriate for you. Like I said, made in America, lightweight, very safe, very strong. This thing weighs 8 to 9 pounds, maybe 9.5, depending on the model that you buy. But like I said, it's very comfortable, very strong, and a very versatile tree stand. You can basically hunt from almost any type of tree. I'm going to be climbing this tree right here behind me. You can see this thing's got branches and all kinds of stuff on it. So we're going to show you a few of the finer points of how to use this thing, and get up there and we'll show you how some of the tests that I performed on them, we're going to re-perform those to show you some of the things I've learned through this tree stand and some of the functions that this stand really has. Like I said, it's wore in like a backpack. Got this nice chest harness here, nice wide straps, nice thick padding underneath them, very comfortable to wear in, lightweight and easy to use. When you get to your tree stand, I got some climbing sticks set up right here. All you have to do is you got 2 clips on the back. Unclip one, grab a hold of your seat, unclip the other one, and your seat will fold right down. Now, this is where you get into your safety factor. This is also a full body 4-point harness. Simply reach between your legs, and you'll see these buckles right here. And what you're going to do with these is there's hookups right here on the side. And what I'm doing is, this is the pointer I got from Butch, I'm hooking my left to my right, and tighten that down a little bit, and hooking my right to my left. I was hooking it up right to right, left to left the first time I used this, and this is a lot more comfortable. So pull them just a little bit snug. They don't have to be tight, and they're nice, and you're completely set up there and completely secured. Okay, so we've got our support belt, or our tether belt out here, and we're going to hook this up to our support belt. Your support belt is right here on the back side. Just reach back and grab it, and it velcros together. You just got to pull that out. Now, there's 2 different hookups for this. There's one for your lineman belt here, and then there's one here for your tether belt. Got these nice big carabiners here, nice strong carabiners. Simply hook them right in. And you got this cool piece of neoprene here, which I think is a great idea. You can slide that right down over your carabiner, and that'll keep your bow from contacting your carabiners and making noise. Make your other one. Hook your other one here. Now this time, I'm hooking right to right and left to left and right to right. Now, you can see how that comes out. Here's your part that attaches to the tree, and this will simply come around, and this has got a quick D-loop on it. And you just got to tighten that in, turn this a couple times, and there's your part that goes to the tree. And you can see how this is going to suspend you from the tree. Now, for rifle hunting, this is alright, but for bow hunting, what I suggest, and what something that Butch told me and really seems to work, is hooking left to right and right to left. So basically you're crossing these up. So we'll hook the right one over here, the left one over here, and when you get up to the tree stand, you can see they're now crossed. Instead of being straight down, you got a lot more open space for bow hunters. This is an awesome way to hook it up for bow hunters. This part simply goes around your tree, and you've got that right there to clear your bow, and we're going to have any interference from your tether belt. So once you're ready to climb, all you got to do is wrap this thing around the tree and then slide up with it. I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'm going to show you here on the ground how to use your lineman belt as well. I'm going to get this wrapped around the tree here, and then we'll start on that, start climbing up. So I've got my tether belt hooked up here, and I'm ready to climb. You notice I got these 2 limbs here. I'm still down at ground level. I got these 2 limbs here that are getting in the way. I just simply hooked up around those here at ground level. Now, if you were 15, 20 feet up in the tree and you run into this, you don't want to detach your line or your tether belt because it's not going to be safe. So what we've got here is we've got a lineman's belt. You can take this lineman's belt, and it's got the same rubber band on it. slip the rubber band off on that. And all you got to do with this lineman belt is now you can wrap it around the tree. All you got to do is wrap this thing around the tree. You've got your second set of loops on your support belt. And all you have to do is hook your lineman belt up to that. And now you're free to remove your tether belt, and you can put it up above the limb like I've got it here. With that, you got the safety of this lineman belt. You can lean back into it, hook it up. And the whole time you're hooking this thing up, you're hooked to the tree. You can see there I was kind of awkward getting this thing hooked up. But if I was to have slipped and fell, I've still got my tether belt attached. So completely safe. Hook your lineman's belt up above the branches, just like I've got it here, to support them. And then you take your tether belt out from beneath the branches, slide it up above it, and you're ready to go ahead and descend up the tree. So lineman's belt there, it extremely makes this stand really safe when you're climbing. From the time you leave the ground to the time you're up to your stand, you're never without a safety belt, never without something attached to the tree. Another thing you can do with this lineman belt, and the tree's going to be too big here. This is an extremely strong tree stand and an extremely safe tree stand. But if for some reason you don't want to trust this, just this tether belt, which I don't know any reason why a guy wouldn't, but you can also take this lineman belt and you can wrap it around the tree and you can cross it. Take your right one to your left and your left one to your right, and you can hook that up down here at mid-level. You wouldn't want it up here, but you can hook that up when you're in your hunting position, and you can use that as a backup safety belt. Cross that up, get it nice and tight around the tree, hook it up into your support straps, and if for some reason your tether belt does fail you, you're still attached to the tree with your lineman belt, and you're completely safe. Now I'm going to descend up this tree up here and get up here about maybe 10 feet off the ground, and hook this thing up, get it completely set up and ready to hunt, and I'm going to get my bow out and pull my bow back a little bit. Now what I've got set up here is I've got a set of climbing sticks, and I'm just going to slide up here to it, and I've got 3 other screw steps in here. So I can go 360 degrees around a tree. I can basically hunt any direction I want to with this stand with these screw steps in here. So I've got the top of my ladder here, I've got my screw steps. I can go completely around this tree and hunt any direction I want to. So I'm going to readjust this camera, and I'm going to climb up here and get the testing this thing out at higher elevation. So I'm up here about 10 feet off the ground. You can see this isn't really the ideal tree for this. If I was hunting, I'd be up here where it's a little bit more clear and I'd be in really good shape. But you can see how this stand basically works now that I'm up in a tree. Got this nice back support here, nice lower back support here. You can pull that up tight. It's got that on both sides. So you can pull that up tight. That's going to support your lower back. And say you want to lean back a little bit more, this strap right here, you just put a little bit of slack into it and you can lean back more. You want to set up right more, all you got to do is suck that thing in tight. Got this nice metal piece here. I'm going to take my leg up. Got this nice metal piece here that rests against the tree. And you can see that it keeps you away from the tree. One cool thing about this is you got the tree in between you and the animal, so you've got some instant cover when you're hunting out of this thing. Not only is it providing you some cover, this thing is really, really comfortable. I mean, it is extremely comfortable. Nice padded seat, nice back on it, really cradles you. Really fits in really nice. Now, like I said, we've got several screw steps set up here, and this tree's not going to allow me to do it because I got so many branches here. We'll show you on the ground how this thing adjusts and goes around the tree. Now we're going to show you this part at ground level, but basically you're up in a tree and you got your screw steps set in position, and you got the tree in between you and where you think the deer are going to come, but you want to change positions, you want to look around, you want to make sure nothing's coming in behind you. But to change positions, it's really quite simple. All you have to do is stand up on your screw steps, lift on your belt, step to your next screw step, slide your belt around, and just like that, you're in a different position. This is why you have the screw steps all the way around the tree. Right now I'd have my feet on the screw step in the front and behind the tree, slide my foot to this one, lift up, rotate around, and set back down, and that's easy. If I want to turn again, all I have to do is slide my foot, stand up, rotate around, slide my foot to this step, and set back down. So that simple, that easy. You can go 360 degrees around a tree. So that's how you rotate positions when you're up in the tree. Another nice feature of this stand, and we do not recommend that you try this at home, is if you fall and you get yourself in a really awkward, weird position, this thing is going to completely support you, and it's going to completely allow you, it's going to keep you completely safe no matter how you fall. You can see here I'm laying pretty much on my back. I'm pretty much parallel with the ground. And I didn't throw myself in this direction, I just laid myself down because I don't want to tempt fate. But you can see it holds me up just fine. And unlike other safety belts out there that are going to leave you hanging like this, now all I got to do is grab the strap, pull myself up, stand on my steps, and I'm right back into a hunting position. Now that's another thing about this stand that's really nice is when you're ready to shoot and you got deer underneath you, you're in a nice setting position. When you got deer underneath you, all you have to do is extend your legs. So that easy, and you're up ready to shoot right there. Deer comes in behind you, all you gotta do is extend your legs, draw your bow, and turn right around, and there's your shot. 360 degree shots with this thing. And we're gonna get the bow out here in a minute and test it out. 360 degrees of hunting. You can shoot 360 degrees. So I can pull back, I can extend my legs, shoot all around me, plumb behind me, just like that, that easy. Now if I want to shoot off to my right, all I've got to do is adjust my position. And just like that, you can shoot off to your right. This is a little bit awkward because of this limb. Like I said, this is not the ideal setup. I'd like to be up there a little bit more where this is a little bit more open. But you can shoot 360 degrees around a tree very easily with your bow. With your gun, you've always got to rest. You've got the tree here you can rest on. So to get this ready to transport, what you got to do is unhook your legs, unhook your chest strap, and lay this thing down on the ground with your chest strap down. Okay, so now we've got it down on the ground. Pretty easy to do here to get ready to go. You got these nice Velcro pieces on your support belt. Just fold that in. Put your Velcro together. Get your lineman belt and your tether belt all folded up. Get your rubber bands back around them. You want to do a little neater than that, I'm just doing it quick. Put it right in that pocket right there. Now, all you gotta do, fold this thing up, clip those, make sure everything's inside here. Pull those things down tight, and you're ready for transport, just like that, that easy. Once you got that done, put it back on your back, hook your chest strap up, pull the slack out of these to your right here, and you're ready to go, just like that, that quick, that easy. For questions, now you can go to guidosoutdoors.com. He's got some good instructionals, pictures on there, and step-by-steps on how to use this stand. This thing comes with a DVD that shows you exactly how to use it. Lightweight, strong, made in the USA, safe from the time you leave the ground to the time you're up there. And if you do fall when you're up there, you've seen this kind of stuff that I was pulling up there, do not attempt that at home. And completely safe. I would not have done that with any other tree stand. No way in the world would you caught me doing that with any other tree stand or any other safety harness out there. So awesome tree stand, definitely gets my thumbs up. This is Guido's Web, and you can check this out at Guido's Outdoors. For more videos, more bow reviews we've got coming up. We're coming up on, we've got that Maitland to review next. You can check us out at ikesoutdoors.com. Appreciate you guys watching.
I like good times, good wine, good smoke, and a five-piece bed. And I can't